Hi, this is Dark Shades, and today I'm going to be talking about football. Yeah, I'm talking about football because I've been watching Neymar, the Brazilian who's been given 200 million to transfer to Jermaine Paris. 200 million works out to about £500,000 a week, I'm told. And I try to imagine, how come one man is worth £200 million? And then on a more serious note, I think about when I went to Paris last year and there was homeless on the street. And then I thought to myself, how can they afford to pay 200 million if they've got homeless people on their streets? And then someone said to me, well, you know, it's the Middle East people that own most of the football places and even the Premier here in the UK. And then I thought, well, don't I have poverty in the Middle East? Anyway, I'm racking my brain as I normally do, thinking to myself, how come, these investors invest so much money? They have to know that there's going to be a return on their investment. That's guaranteed. That's the first thing. Because otherwise, why would they pay so much money? And for one man, apparently he's the highest paid now footballer. And they're there asking him about his morality and does he think, is it only for the money? But, what difference does it make? Someone's prepared to pay that amount. And to be honest, if anybody was prepared to pay that to anybody, they would take it. What, for doing something you love? I think so. Anyway, I'm thinking, why do men love football? And I think it's a legitimate way to be unfaithful to their partners and their spouses, to be honest. I mean, they can shirk all their duties. They can, it's a way out. It's a way out to get away from their partners, isn't it? They can say, oh, love, make sure they do what they need to do. But they say, oh, love, I'm going to go and football. The wife's probably quite glad to get rid of them anyway. Get them out of the way for the football season, and they can go off with their mates and watch it in the pub or go and watch it live, whatever it is they do. And they don't have to worry about the wife. They don't have to worry about her nagging in their ears. They're free. And I bet you they just love that. And then on top of that, they're watching other men, playing football who coincidentally get it in the net sometimes, and most of the times they miss it. And it kind of it's like a roller coaster of emotions for them. They're mad, they're happy, they're elated, they're sad. They go through all those roller coaster of emotions when they're watching the football team that they love and who they want to win. And like I said, it is quite an intriguing topic, because on the surface it's just men watching football and women saying, what the hell are they doing? They're just wasting their time. Why are they into it? But on a much deeper level, Maslow's talked about hierarchy of needs. And I remember when I was doing my sociology, and I remember that hierarchy of needs, and I started thinking about the football, and I thought, I wonder if it satisfies their hierarchy of needs. And then it does. You know what? Because their base needs are physiological, which is food, water, and it's rest, and it's warmth. So they get the food and the drink when they go to the football, and then they get the warmth and the rest when they go home to their understanding wives. So that's the base need met. Tick. Then the next level, or the next tier, is their safety needs. Well, usually they usually have a secure relationship, like I said, with an understanding wife or woman. who prefers them to be playing out with football than seeing another woman, so they feel quite secure in their home environment. And when they go to the football, they feel secure among all their men, all these men and their friends and their relatives, all who love football. So then we go to the third tier on Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which is a sense of belonging. Now, you can't get any better than that, can you? Because you belong to a team, whether it's Chelsea, whether it's Arsenal, whether it's Manchester, regardless who it is. And you have, not only do you have that sense of belonging because you belong to a team, you also belong to those people around you who are supporting the same team. And that emotional commitment that you have, well, what men have in the football arena, the loyalty that they have from their children to their 60, 70, to the one team, whether that team wins or fails over and over again. They still have that loyalty. They still have that sense of belonging. And that's the fourth tier. And the highest tier is self-actualization. And that's when it's met when their team wins. That's when they feel fulfilled. That's when they feel elated. That's when they feel as though it's all worthwhile. Their life is worth living. And so when we look at men and football, we have to think about, the deeper level that it's satisfying, and not just poo-poo it, because it is important to them. So you better not take them away from it, deprive them of it, or do anything like that, because you'll be in some big trouble. Anyway, this is Dark Shades, just sounding off. Have a good day.